Hello and welcome back, my English listeners. I know it's been a little while, I guess, since you had a story, but I hope it doesn't matter that much because I mean I'm bored in the English lesson, but not that bored. Bored, sorry. My English is like really bad and bad right now in the moment because my brain is like full of thoughts. So, okay, back to the theme because I guess you want to know how Mia is doing all the time now. It's not that much, but it's more than nothing, so I hope you understand that. Ow. Okay, here we go. Days went by while I'm living with Cassidy instead of my mom or my dad. Anyways, since I left my mom, she calls me all the time to ask where I am and when I'm coming home. But I ignore her. The way she treats me in the past, she can forget that I come home to her. Come home back to her. Come back to come that I come back to her. So, was that your mom again? Asked Cassidy. Sadly, yes, it was her, I answered her. Then it was quiet for a few seconds. Then Cassidy smiled brightly. Did I say something funny or why are you smiling? I asked. Cassidy just shook her head. No, I just had something funny in mind, she answered. I looked at her and wanted to know why she is smiling that brightly. What is it? I asked her. Well, I I just thought how a toast is standing and then it falls on the ground. Starts Cassidy laughing. I was kinda confused. How can you think about that right now, after my mom called? I asked her, but she just answered, well, I don't like to talk about themes like this right now. They are kinda confusing me today. I hope you understand that. For a moment, I was mad, but when she said that, this madness just faded away. I just nodded at her as a signal that I understand her. Then it was quiet for a moment. Do you want a cookie? Cookie. Cookie. Cassidy asked out of nowhere. Yes, please, I replied to her. She just smiled at me. She stand up. I'll be right back, sis, she said when she left the room. After 15 minutes, after 15 minutes, she didn't come back, and I started to get worried. So I called into the kitchen. Cassie, is everything alright? No response. So I screamed, Cassidy, are you there? Again, no response. Enough! I was more worried than before. I stand up and kinda ran into the kitchen. When I was there, I saw Cassidy on the floor. Cassidy! I screamed and ran over to her. She was unconscious. So she fainted away. She was passed out. for everyone who doesn't know what unconscious means. I was relieved when I realized that she was unconscious. Conscious. Do I even say it right? I don't. It doesn't feel like I say it right. So, but she's still. But still, I was worried about her, and that's normal, I guess. Yeah, that's right now the end of English. I mean, like I said at the beginning, I'm not have that much interest. How should I say that? I mean, I like it to write stories, even in English, but the thing is, I wasn't a long time in the mood to write an English story, and yeah, write a story anyway. I just had some ideas for new stories, but yeah. I have a little question for all of you. Should I translate some stories from the German ones into English? Do you might have interest about that? I mean, probably I will use Google Translate often, but then you can hear what the German listener is hearing. So yeah. So okay, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Even though it was not that much, but like I said at the beginning, it's more than nothing. All with his time. And